Hey people, what's good? This is Shada for Cars We're Driving, and it's a beautiful sunny day in Ghana, and this is the 2022 model of the Acura MDX SH all-wheel drive. Let me take you on a tour. Remember, if it's not on the show, then it's nowhere driving. Acura has done it. Looking at the lines on the hood and even the silhouette of the body and how the whole car was shaped, it's really beautiful, from the bumpers to everything. I really like these things. They feel like little thunderbolts rushing towards the logo. Yes, a bit of it has some spaces in there for ventilation, but other things else, this is plastic. Everything else is plastic. A couple of sensors in there. Now this is a V6, a 3.5 liter, and then it has 290 horses under the hood. 2022 Acura MDX. It's a 7-seater. The cabin space is not really bad. I can fit inside over here. The headroom is not also really bad. The legroom behind the driver is a bit clumsy, but I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's not bad for a car like this. So I can move in like that and then get seated. Well, headroom honestly isn't bad. Let's try legroom. Really? Nope. Probably it's not made for me. Probably it's just not made. In the car, we have 2 cup holders here. Then we have a seat belt for you. My headroom isn't that bad, but my legroom is very bad because I can't fit here. So I'll probably give this to the kids. And there's a button that you can press and the thing goes down. I love this car so much that I was so excited when I had the chance to review it. Now, basic things that almost every luxury trim has. That is the memory seats. That's memory 1, memory 2, memory 3. You can set it. It has a very nice, this is plastic. This is vinyl. This looks like metal. The sound system is from ELF Studio. Really beautiful. It has a bit of leather, and the steering wheel also has leather. Beautiful. Now, I love the center console. What I don't love about it is that there are so many focus buttons. The first time I was in this car, I was wondering, where is the engine start and stop button? I thought it was this, but this is actually for drive and sports. Then reverse is in here, then park. Then this is for the mode selector. And one thing I love about it is the display. Acura, whoever is doing your modeling and 3D designs for you, is really doing a good job. Look at how snow looks. This looks like something from a Netflix movie. And when you push the middle, it's individual mode, and you can select what exactly you want. Climate control. I love these buttons, but they feel like they could come off after a long time. So this is the on and off auto sync mode. Your 2 fans speed, that's the lower, and then the higher, that's the AC, the rear settings. This has rear vents that blow your passengers behind. Now, I like the idea that they didn't include the whole gear stick over here, but then these ones are coupled by the paddle shifters on the steering wheel. So now this is simple. I like the idea that they kept the lights on each side of the selector. Anytime you press the park button, it shows. And now the idea that they dipped the reverse button inside, so you know that it's a different and separate button from all the other ones. The neutral comes on, is red lights, then now the drive is in there. This part gives you 2 charging options. That is the Type-C, and this is the regular USB. I like the fact that they've separated it from everything else, and then they've hidden it under this. It's beautiful. So now all of these buttons are very nice and very beautiful. Now, and very functional actually, if you ask me, because the armrest gives you an idea that this is the place to rest your arm to be able to control like almost every part of the infotainment system. Now we have the back button, we have the home button, and then we have a button that controls this other side of the screen. And now this gives you a simple idea that these are the very most important things on the side of the screen. Now it shows you what is playing now, it gives you your navigation, and it gives you your clock. So anytime you want to navigate it, let me press back so you can see. So you can select it. So that part just gives you two options, to scroll up and then scroll down and all. So when you're driving and you just want to check the time, or you want to check what's playing now, you can just do it. While this other part of the screen gives you multiple options, and my favorite is the wireless charging system under here. One thing I don't love about it is how you have to keep your hand on it when you're trying to select. Otherwise, when you keep it on and you take it off, then it goes off what you're trying to select. So once it's here, I have to scroll like that, then I can just use the 4 of the selected things. But that means when I hit like that, and then goes, I only have the privilege to select these 4 things at a scroll. And I don't know why it should be like that. So yes, but aside that, it's a very responsive system. It has Bluetooth audio, it has Apple CarPlay, which is wireless. It also comes with something called the Acura Link, where you can use your phone, check the car status and all of that. And then you can select the phone if you have a Bluetooth this thing. I mean, I must say it looks like an Android system. It's very simple. It has a nice patterned design that is going on in the background with everything you're working on. And it's nice. It drives nice, and the suspension is really beautiful. On rough roads that are really quite bad, when you enter, you can barely even hear it. Now with the steering wheel, very nice size, very well padded. Feels good. Everything else in this car feels really nice. All right, let me give you my honest opinion about this car. I love the car, honestly speaking. Looking at the details they put in, leather, there's a bit of vinyl, there's a bit of everything else a really nice luxury car should have. It's beautiful. Aside the idea that there's so many focus buttons in there, aside the idea that it's an expensive Honda, I feel like this car actually was a good attempt to a 7-seater. The V6, 10-speed transmission, everything else makes it really nice. The experience they give you with this car, like the feedback sounds with the tap with the mouse pad, or should I call it mouse pad? Yeah, with the pad and everything in there. Like everything else is just really beautiful in there. And honestly, I think this is a car worth driving. A 2022 Acura MDX SH-AWD Drive. It's a car worth driving. This is Strata again for cars worth driving. And always remember, if it's not on the show, then it's not worth driving. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Cars Worth Driving. Instagram is Cars Worth Driving _GH. And on TikTok, we're also there. It's Cars Worth Driving. I'll see you in our next episode. Always like, share, and tell your friends to subscribe.